Meet Mary, who, after graduating from the London School of Economics and working in a startup, noticed a void in the market. And it was this: accessible resources for vital professional skills. And not waiting for someone else to innovate, Mary built Marlow, a platform that, as you're soon going to see, was built on genuine customer feedback. And today we're going to dive into the world of Marlow and look at this success story, which was built using the no-code tool called Bubble. We'll talk about what the platform offers, why Mary built this platform, how her company gets clients, and some really interesting thoughts from Mary on the future of no-code. This one is packed full of takeaways, and it's the latest in a series of videos where we look at successful entrepreneurs and solopreneurs who have built something using no-code tools. So stick around to the end, and then be sure to watch another one of our case studies after this one. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel, and let's go. Like we mentioned before, Mary built her platform using Bubble. And this is a no-code tool that you can design anything really. And if you want to learn more about how to use Bubble and how to build with Bubble, then check out our course on that. There's a link in the description. But Mary wanted to create a robust platform without the constraints of something like Squarespace or WordPress. She was already familiar with tools like Zapier, and she wanted to explore a new tool, and that's how she found Bubble. Surprisingly, Marlow's launch was cost effective. She invested around $79 monthly on Bubble, and then also about $200 on other tools such as Zapier, MailChimp, and SendGrid. However, the real challenge was more personal because she resigned from her job to build this platform, operating with only a few months of savings. Now, before we look at how she acquires clients, let's take a look at the platform and delve into exactly what it is that she offers. And we can see straight away what Marlow is about. It's saying it's the most effective way to develop great managers. And as we scroll down, it gives us some more information about how they're partnering with leading companies. I'm going to talk about a pivot that Mary made early on related to this. And the idea here is that every manager gets a unique and tailored coaching experience that leads to lasting results. And in terms of how it works, it combines expert coaching with custom curriculum and bi-weekly coaching sessions for busy managers. So they create their own account, they have voice and video calls, they have the custom coaching plans, resources, and messaging. So we can see here it's a training platform built for managers. Now, what's interesting is the pivot that I mentioned before, because Mary states here that Marlow's journey began as a direct-to-consumer entity and then ventured into organizational coaching. Even though it was more organizational focused in terms of acquiring new clients, Mary's focus remained on individuals. And that's the key here. We're looking at training for specific individuals, not corporate-wide training where everyone takes the same course. Now, the next point is key. And listen to this. The development strategy was anchored in feedback. So surveys highlighted professional challenges faced by potential users. This feedback funneled into a 3-week prototype with a swift move to beta in just 4 weeks. To refine Marlow further, Mary dedicated herself to 10 extensive iteration cycles, numerous user interviews, and in-depth training in Bubble. So this is one of the key takeaways. Mary built the platform, but the coaching and the iterations with Bubble was based on user feedback. 10 iterations of the platform of Bubble. So we can see Mary just didn't build it and then hoped for it to work. Instead, she sent it through various iterations and then through the feedback found something that was working. And this is key for all things like landing pages, websites, platforms, and apps. It's getting that feedback and then learning from it and then changing things, maybe pivoting in certain areas, but then having different iterations to land where you want to be. Now, in terms of customer acquisition, you'll notice that Marlow isn't that active on social media. And Mary used her professional network as a starting point. And a key observation at this point was that Marlow's clients were being reimbursed by their companies. And that's where that pivot started. And this insight directed her approach to targeting mid-sized companies. And with persistence, Marlow incorporated 3 clients in its inaugural year. Now, something to note here is a great success story because Marlow is venture-backed, and it did so using no-code tools, which was a challenge that many companies have to overcome in order to show that it's robust and it's going to have the platform in order to grow. And this is a great win for those who use no-code tools. Now let's look at a couple of insights from Mary now. The first one is this: become a sponge. The internet is full of free and affordable training. If you're solving a problem you believe in and you really think people need, don't let the technical aspects get in your way. And that's something we believe here at No Code MBA as well. That's why we have built these technical training courses so that you can go through them and apply it to your specific project. Speaking of which, Mary also says, I don't think I would have learned Bubble as quickly as I did without having a specific project in mind. I was building something for a reason rather than simply trying to learn a new tool. And the last point she makes is based on the feedback that she received without letting that get in the way. She says, find the balance between user research, building, and shipping. You should talk to prospective customers and existing customers forever, but in the early days, you also have to build something. So get it built, ship it, get feedback, and reiterate. So that is the success story of Mary Fox and Marlow. We hope you have enjoyed this case study. Now, before you go, be sure to watch another one of our case studies to get inspired by different entrepreneurs who are building successful companies using no-code tools. And speaking of no-code tools, if you want to learn more about the tools out there right now, then get our free guide. There is a link in the description. If you found this useful, then please like and share it. It really means a lot to us. Thanks again for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.